So have your arms down by your side. Have your chin to chest. Have your feet hip width apart. Now take your arms all the way up, interlace your fingers at the top. Lift your heels. Lower your heels, bend your knees, start to bring your chest to your thighs, separate your hands. Take your arms all the way behind you. Then take your arms forward as you lift your chest. Arms up, lift your heels. Lower your heels, bend your knees, chest and thighs, arms all the way up and behind you and up. Now, I want you to interlace your fingers and stretch your arms away. Rest your chest on your thighs. Now, lift your chest. So you come to the top, you're going to lean back, shoulder blades together. You push your hips forward. Bring your chest forward, separate your hands, take your arms all the way up. Forward fold, hands top of the mat. Walk your feet back to downward dog. Lower to plank, lower your knees, untuck your toes. And just stay in that hands and knees position. Inhale, round your back, bring your chin to chest. Exhale, arch and look forward. Inhale, round your back. Exhale, arch and look forward. Now bring it back to neutral spine. Take that weight in your right hand. You're going to stretch your right arm forward, left arm back. Have your fingers facing sideways. And as you bend your right elbow, you bring your left knee in. Just cover it. Now you take it back. And you bring it in. Make sure you engage your core. Now you take that left leg wide. You lift your chest, take your right arm up to the sky. Slide your left hand down your left leg. Take that right arm over your head, but bend that right elbow. You rotate your chest towards your left leg and you take that right arm underneath your left. So it's a twist. Start to rotate your chest. Lower your right hand down, lower that right weight down. Hands top of the mat. And bring your left knee in. Weight in your left hand as you take your right leg back, left arm forward. You bend your left elbow, bring your right knee in. Hover. Take it out. So it's a crunch. Bring it in one more time. Hold. Now take your right leg wide. Lift your chest. Slide your right hand down. Left arm over your head. So that left elbow should be bent. Rotate your chest. Take that left arm underneath your right arm. Start to lift your chest. Lower your weight down. Hands top of the mat. Bring your right knee in. Hips back to your heels. Chest to thighs. Forehead down. Come to hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Downward dog. Look forward. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Take hold of both weights. Open your feet. So your feet are hip width apart. And slowly come up. Arms to the sky. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. Bend your elbows. Straighten up. So you arms to the sky. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. Chest your thighs. Bend your knees. Take your arms behind you. Bring your elbows in. Lift your chest. Now this time lift your right knee. Arms up. Bend your elbows. Take your right leg back. Straighten your arms. Lower your right foot back. Keep that left knee bent. Bend your elbows. Straighten your arms up. Bend your elbows, rotate your chest. You're going to straighten your left leg. Lower your left hand inside of your left foot. Right arm up to the sky. Bend your left knee. Slowly lift. Now you're going to lean back so that left arm over your head. But make sure that left elbow is bent. Right arm down your right leg. Come forward, bend your left elbow. Lift your back heel. Step your right foot forward. Take your arms up. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. You lift your left knee as you bend your elbows. Take that left leg back, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows. Take that left foot back, arms up again. Keep that right knee bent. Bend your elbows, rotate your chest, straighten your right leg, right hand inside your right leg, left arm up. You bend your right knee, lift your chest. Take that right arm over your head. So your right elbow should be bent, left arm down your left leg. Come back to center. Lift that back heel. Step it forward. Lower your weights. Hands top of the mat. Step or jump back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees or your chest. Good dog. Downward dog. Look forward. Step or jump forward. Keep your knees slightly bent. Take hold of your weight. Lift your chest. Let's do another step. Arms up. Lift your heels. As you lower your heels, bend your elbows, lift your right knee. Straight that right leg back, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows, take your right leg back, arms up. Left knee bend. Bend your elbows, rotate your chest, straighten that left leg. Left hand down, right arm up. Lift your chest, bend your left knee. Let's lean back to reverse our warrior. Now come to center. We're going to lift your back heel and bring both arms, both weights together. You're going to twist your right elbow over your left knee. Back to center. Step your right foot forward. Lift your chest, arms up, lift your heels. Lower your heels, bend your elbows, lift your left knee. Take it back, arms straight towards the mat. Bend your elbows, left leg back, arms up. Bend your elbows, rotate your chest, straighten your right leg. Right hand down, left arm up. Bend your right knee, lift your chest. Let's lean back to reverse our warrior. Bring your chest forward, hands together, rotate your chest, lift your back heel, left elbow over your right knee. You come to center, lower your weights, hands on the mat. Step your right leg back in, downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees on your chest. Okay, downward dog. Let's look forward. Let's do one more set, a little bit quicker. Step or jump forward to your hands. Take hold of your waist. Lift your chest. Arms up. Lift your heels. Bend your elbows. Lift your right knee. Take that right leg back. Arms straight towards the mat. Bend your elbows. Right leg back. Arms up. Bend your elbows, rotate your chest, straighten your left leg. You open up your arms, so left arm down, right arm up. Lift your chest, reverse your warrior, so left arm over your head. Come to center, lift your back heel, hands together. Right elbow over your left knee. Come to center, step that right foot forward, lift chest all the way up, arms up, lift your heels. Lower your heels, bend your elbows, lift your left knee. Take it back, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows, left leg back, arms up. Bend your elbows, rotate your chest, straighten your leg, we're in triangle. Bend your right knee, bring your hands together. Rotate your chest, left elbow over your right knee. Come to center, step your left foot forward. Keep your chest, walk your feet back so you're halfway up your mat. Release one weight down and just hold that one weight in your hand as you lift your chest. Arms up, lift your right knee. Bring that weight to your chest as you take your right leg back. Straighten your arms. Weight to your chest, cross that right foot over your left for that funky chair, take a bow. Bicep curls, 3, 2, 1. Lift your chest. Just hold for 3, 2, 1. Take that weight into your left hand and you take your right foot into your left thigh for tree pose. And then bring that weight into both hands. Take your arms over your head and lower that weight behind you. The elbows to the sky. For 3, 2, 1. Straighten your arms. Weight to your chest. You lower your right foot down. Arms up. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. Bend your elbows. Lift your left knee. Left leg back. Straighten your arms. Weight to your chest. Cross your left foot over your right for that funky chair. Take a bow. Bicep curls for 3, 2, 1. Now lift your chest. Take that weight into your right hand, left foot into your right thigh. Then take that weight in both hands, arms up. Take it behind you. Straighten your arms. Weight to your chest. Release your left foot down, chest to thighs. Going to take that weight into your right hand. Take that right arm behind you. So both arms are behind you. So you're holding that weight into both hands. Chest to your thighs. And see if you can take your arms a bit higher. Now lift your chest off your thighs. Bring that weight into your left hand. Now take it out in front of you. You're holding that weight out in front. So 3, 2, 1. Now open your feet as wide as your mat. Heels in, toes out. Start to lower your hips. So you're in that low squat. Arms inside your knees. Bicep curls for 3, 2. So weight all the way down out to your chin. For 3, and lift. For 2, and lift. For 1, you lift. You lower your hips. Walk your feet in. Lift your knees. Lift your feet off the mat. Rotate your chest to the right side and stretch out your left leg. Come to center. Chest to the left. Slide your right leg out. And center. So right, center, left, center, right, center, left. One more. Right. Let's hold. Center, left, hold. Center, Soles of your feet together. Keep your feet lifted. Elbows inside your knees. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower your feet onto the mat. Soles of your feet still together. Elbows inside your inner thighs. Back is straight. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Release your weight. Thumbs inside of your feet. So you open your feet into that, like that book. Elbows to your thighs, round your back. Shoulders away from your knee, from your ears. For 3, 2, 1. Lift your chest. Take your right hand to your right knee. You press that right knee down. Left hand to your left ankle. Bring that left foot behind you. So your right foot should be in front of your left thigh. And rotate your chest around. So the right side, you lower your chest, forehead down. And then you lift. And just swap your knees. So now your left foot should be in front of your right thigh. Or twist over to the left side. You lift. One more time, either side. Rotate now to the right. You lift. Let's come to the left. Lift, come to center. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Hips close to your feet. Now bring that block, I don't know if I told you to use a block, in between your knees. So have that block in between your knees, long side. Bring it back onto the mat. Arms either side of your body. Your back is in neutral spine. You're going to rotate. So you tip those hips so that your back is flat on the mat. And as you lift your hips, you squeeze that block in between your knees. Then you lower. So you tilt. And then you lift. This time, take your arms up and over your head. Arms back up to the sky. Lower your hips. Now, if you can, take hold of your weights. So you tilt, you take your lift your hips, arms up, so you're holding those weights. Either hands. I want you to open your arms out wide. As you bring them back up to the sky, you lower your hips. Tilt to make sure your back is on the mat. You lift your hips, arms wide. Squeeze that block. Don't forget that block. That will fire up your core. As you bring your arms up, you lower your hips. Tilt and lift. Squeeze. Arms wide. Arms up. Lower your hips. Let's do one more. Tilt and lift. Squeeze. Open your arms. Release the weights. Lower your hips. Lift your feet off to the mat. Still hold, squeezing that block in between your knees. Straighten your legs up. Still squeezing that block. You're going to release that block. Cross your ankles. Roll up to sitting. Come forward. Let's do another squat, low squat. Heels in, toes out. Hands to prayer. Just rocking forward and back. For 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips. Take hold of your big toes. Lift your heels off the mat. Straighten your legs. Bring your legs together. Hold. Slowly start. Still holding onto your big toes. You start to lower your feet onto the mat. Your heels and slide your heels away. Or walk your heels away. So you're in that forward fold. Release your big toes, hands either side of your hips. You're going to lift your hips and bring your hips to your heels. Bring your back onto the mat. Take your legs over your head for plow. Roll back up to sitting and take hold of your big toes. Release your big toes back onto the mat. Legs over your head, back to plow. Roll back up to sitting, but this time have your legs wide. Take hold of your big toes, chest forward. There's a dynamic plow and forward. Your legs are wide. Holding onto your big toes. Lift your chest, bring your legs together, back onto the mat, legs over your head, another plow. This time take your legs up to the sky for shoulders down. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. You bring your knees in, out wide. Knees in and wide. Knees in, hold. Legs up to the sky. Let's hold for 3 more. Legs over your head, last plow. You can interlace your fingers. You can bring your arms onto the mat for 3, 2, 1. Release your hands onto your lower back. Lower your hips. Lower your legs down. Palms down onto the mat. Use your elbows to lift your head, top of your head onto the mat. This is a counter pose. For 3, 2, 1. Release your head. Bring your right knee to your chest. Interlace your hands on that right shin. Flex your left foot. Left hand on your thigh as you take your right knee wide. And look over towards the left side. You can take hold of that right big toe and straighten it. So your right leg is going wide. Your left arm is going to the opposite direction. And slowly start to bring that right foot in, right knee back to your chest. Slide your right leg away. Left knee to your chest. Interlace your fingers on that left shin. Really press that left shin to your chest. You flex your right foot. Now bring your right hand onto your right thigh as you take that left knee wide. Look over the right side. You can take hold of your left big toe and straighten your left leg. And stretch your right arm away. Bend your left knee. Bring your right arm in. Release your big toe, left hand onto your left shin. You bend your right knee and bring that right knee back onto your chest. Right hand onto your right shin. And just rock side to side. You can come into baby pose. The baby pose, you have your hands either outside of your feet or inside. Just rock side to side, massaging your back. For 3, 2, bring your knees together, knees to your chest, hand, feet towards your body. You're going to roll your both knees to the right side and really have those knees high up your chest. When you slide your left arm away, look towards the left side. You can even straighten out your top leg. You take hold of that left foot. You should feel that stretch on your back. 3, 2, bring your head and your arm back to center. You bend your top knee and then roll both knees onto your chest and your back is on the mat. And then roll to the left side, keeping your knees high. Slide your right arm away. Straighten your top right leg. Hands on your toes. 3, 2, 1. Bring your head back to center. Bend that top knee. Bring your right arm in. Roll your knees back onto your chest, back onto your mat. Open your knees wide. Soles of your feet together. Your feet are still lifted. You can slide your hands onto your shin. Rest your arms onto the inner thighs and just rock side to side. 3, 2, cross your ankles. Release your hands and slowly roll up to sitting. Back of your hands on your knees, palms facing up. Slide your arms away, rotate your arms, palms facing down, and bring your arms behind you as you take hold of your opposite elbows. Bring your chest forward. Rotate your chest to your right side. Come to the left. Back to center. Release your arms out in front of you. If possible, you bring your forearms down. Bring your hands to prayer. Lift the chest and straighten your arms all the way up. You bring your thumbs to your forehead, the clouds in your throat. Slide to your hips. Slide to your words. Onto your breastbone, take a bow. The clouds in your heart. May the light in me honor the light in you. Namaste.